Winner plays apparently Northwestern, according to everything we've talked about, which is UCLA and UNC Asheville. The Bruins, obviously a monster favorite here. I feel like the Bruins are generally favorites, whether it's Boston or UCLA. UCLA a 17.5-point favorite. Total 135.5. 215. And any thought on taking the dog here?
There's a couple games in the last, since I wrote my Substack piece, the next 24 hours, I've still thought about the games. That's why I like A&M a little bit. The more I think about it, it's why I like Utah State a little bit more. I think about it. Basically, all I do is just sit around, hotel room, sports book, bar, restaurant, just think about games, talk to people. It's fun. Love the tournament. I've thought about this game a lot more.
That is really true, by the way, what Ken said. He has said to me multiple times, I need to go somewhere and think about the tournament right now.
It's all I want to do. It's my favorite, the 4 days leading up to the start of the tournament. They're not better than the tournament itself, but it's kind of like buying a lottery ticket and what would I do with the money before you lose when the numbers don't come out. Hopefully we win. This is a game where I have not changed my opinion on, and I don't like anything really. Like UCLA a little bit at the number, but not really. UNC Asheville's the worst 15, I think, maybe by a lot. That's reflected in the point spread. So I'll use this time instead. We have a minute, 2 minutes. I still think UCLA is a really viable national title team. There is not a really long history of a team losing a really important player before the tournament and then winning. Some teams make it pretty far. Some teams lose a player in the middle of the tournament and still win. That's happened before. Some teams have lost an important player during the tournament and kind of bowed out. Purdue, what was their big's name? Isaac Haas broke his arm that time in the tournament. Isaac Haas. Kendall Marshall for North Carolina. Maybe they're one of their best teams, and they didn't end up winning. Lost in the regional final when he got hurt. Their point guard. So it happens. But they've had time to at least kind of figure this out. They played the Pac-12 tournament without him. Amari Bailey is awesome. And maybe the defense gets worse and the offense gets better, and that's okay, and it actually gives them more balance. Not that they're better. They would like Clark to play. But maybe they can find a little bit more offensively, and that can at least help mitigate some of what you lose. Also, I love the draw. Everybody likes Gonzaga, and I hate them. And I will be betting against them every round, and I wouldn't be surprised if Grand Canyon beat them, and I bet the money line. I don't like Gonzaga whatsoever, and everyone loves them, and I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, and that's their 3. Okay, you're going to be well, the region's impossible. Okay, well, all the good teams are playing on the opposite side. So by rule, by the laws of the tournament, UCLA only has to play one of them in the regional final, and they can all beat each other up, and UCLA will play one of them. So it's actually not that bad because they're 7-10 super easy, and I think Gonzaga is really flawed. So I bet UCLA to win the tournament. It's the only team I bet to win the tournament so far. I also bet them to win their region. I think they are, by an incredibly narrow margin, probably the most likely team to win the tournament. Alabama would be the other team I would bring up there. Houston, if Sasser's completely healthy, would be the other one.